Hello, I'm with my cavaquinho, which is now tuned as a ukulele. Anyway, I want to speak about the annoying habits of most of the time non-professional, but sometimes even professional guitar players or professional YouTubers when it comes to electric guitar reviews. Why do I speak about reviews? Because during reviews people speak, okay? The problem is that these morons do not understand when you are at home, mainly at night, or you're doing something else, you do not, and you watch somebody playing electric guitar. These fucking people, I'm a repeat, stupid, because the first thing you should know as a player is volumes, levels of volume, which means that either you have a microphone in front of you when you speak and play the guitar in order to have the ability to be more or less on the same level, because the viewers either do not, they cannot listen to the spoken part, or the played part is overwhelming. You annoy your neighbors, your people who live in the same apartment, whatever. You cannot go somewhere and do something else and keep on listening to the video because either the guitar played part is too high or the spoken part is too low. So put a microphone in front of the amplifier and I know when you review you want people to listen to the, for example, the distortion, the overdrive, okay. But if you speak and you have the same level of recording, it's not possible. You do not speak. You don't have your voice on the same level of the electric guitar. This is very, very annoying. I'm at home, I listen to these things, maybe I fall asleep and then, oh, for Christ's sake, can you even think about this problem? Okay, the same thing happens sometimes when you play the guitar. For example, today I recorded, there was this here, and I discovered that my spoken sung part was not audible as much as the sound that came out of the sound hole. So this is first annoying thing. Second very annoying thing is calling reviews what is not a review. It's a test. Sometimes if you play the guitar or the ukulele or the cavaquinho, but you just play it, that's not a review, my friend. That's a test. And if you don't do technical things, intonation, playing scales, playing chords, checking the parts here and do other things, it's just you playing the instrument. That not qualifies as test, neither as a test nor a review. The second thing is calling a test a review, or calling a test which somebody, this is just playing. A review should be informed, you should speak and give specifications, check if the specifications are right, say something, and at the end your personal opinion, which is not as sheer facts. So first thing, volumes. Second things, calling a review what is not a review, calling a test what is not a test. Third thing, very annoying. On YouTube, you look it up and it comes the word review in English. And then you open up and they speak Thai, they speak Vietnamese, they speak Polish, they speak Russian. Okay, why don't you write in Russian? Why don't you write in Russian if you speak Russian? Because people who speak English and the title of the fucking video is in English expect you to speak English. So every time I speak Italian, I say something in Italian, the title is bloody Italian. Okay, so first thing, volumes. Second things, calling a review, calling a test. Third thing, the title. The title should be in the language you speak. Okay? Or at least having subtitles. Or the best thing is to write English subtitles. So people know that the review is in another language with English subtitles. Some people don't like to watch English subtitles. Some people do not care. Give the right information. So the best thing is having the right information about what it is, about the language, and watching the video without having to change the volume every 30 seconds. Okay? Then is, questionable, it's personal opinion, if you speak too much, if you play too much. But the fourth thing is connected with the second. Showing off is not a review. Showing off is not a review. Fifth thing is, please don't review a medium level guitar like a Harley Benton. I know people do that with Mesa Boogie, Fender, thousands of euros. No. Or at least give also the down to earth. I have this Harley Benton RP40 whatever, 40 watts. Check medium level guitars with medium level gear. Okay? I think most people who buy Harley Benton don't connect them to a thousands of dollar amplifier. Okay? Because this would give an image much more golden plated, much more better than what it is. So be down to earth. Okay? The same would be stupid if I have a Fender custom shop and I review on a Harley Benton amplifier. So the best thing is having a review. The title of the review is in the language of the review. If there are English subtitles, you write English subtitles. If you speak, you have a microphone in front of you, so people do not have to change the volume. So your level of what you say is the same level of amplifier. I mean, this is something that L42 the German does. The other thing that the German sometimes does not is using Harley Benton amplifiers for Harley Benton guitars. I think that's a good thing to do. If you say, but I reviewed all the other high-level guitars with a high-level amplifier and to have consistency, so I strongly recommend using medium-low level amplifiers, and then you have the other take with high-level amplifiers. So if people want to see the real difference with other videos with high and guitars, you can say the difference, but the people most likely use other amplifiers. They form an idea, have an idea what they sound like in their apartment, because in their apartment you don't have alligator or whatever they are called amplifiers. So these are very common things, but just are not like this. I haven't seen so far, most of the times, yes, something like this. Sometimes the amplifier is professional, the guitar is not. Sometimes the audio, the prospoken part, is not audible. Other things alone. If you are an English speaker, please try to have a standard accent. That means people from Ireland, from Scotland, people having a thick London East Side accent, people from Louisiana, people, please try not to have a thick accent. You're not speaking to people from Louisiana. You're not speaking to people from Ireland. You're speaking to the whole world. That means mainly in English, where a lot of people who follow reviews are not native speakers. And sometimes it's even difficult for native speakers. I know I'm Italian, sometimes it can be difficult if somebody has a thick accent from the south. Please, watch some videos, watch the news, watch whatever before you do that. And try. I don't say you are perfect, you're not a speaker, but at least try to slow down, not in a condescending way, slow down, practice what you're saying, listening to it, and this is it the kind of English I listen to the radio? Does it even approaches that? Sometimes I speak English, I'm speaking English. Sometimes people just rah, 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 rah. I know sometimes people do not speak English, okay? Sometimes people have very bad English because English is not even their language. Please, I'd rather watch a video where somebody speaks his or her language, native language, with English subtitles, rather than have you don't understand, uses a wrong word. No, please speak your own language and use subtitles, okay? I know people like, no, I know English. People are there not to listen to English. People are there to watch the video and understand what you want to say, okay? So I said, if you speak just Thai and you don't have subtitles, write in Thai. Nobody is going to happen. Something written in Thai and Fender custom, no. Unless it's just a test, so you don't care. If the guy looks from Asia, from Africa, Italian, Native American, you just listen to the guitar, to the sound. I think this is very, these are things that it's just common sense. Use your common sense. People are watching video in English. Okay, it's in English, they expect it is in English. People expect not to have to change the volume every 5 seconds because the fucking guy doesn't understand that your voice is not as loud as an electric guitar through an amplifier. People want to know about the guitar, not your ability. People want to listen to the guitar the way it would sound in their apartment. I would say most of the people who play Allen Benton don't use overly expensive amplifiers. People are entitled to watch reviews that are really reviews, tests that are really tests, and I think that's it. I think that your opinions should be divided from objective data and well, another thing, if you review a guitar that has been reviewed hundreds of times better than you could do, just keep it, don't do it. For example, this, I haven't seen any review of this, so me playing this, even for not the good, makes sense, because I have a vague idea of the way it sounds. Last thing that I'm thinking, but try to be objective. Don't have a test of a guitar with very old strings. Tune it up, sometimes is not in tune, and use strings that are, if not brand new, rather played in, but not to the level that they sound dead. I think that's it. That's what reviewers should do. So, if you review, I don't know, a very common model, it doesn't make sense. I mean, unless you have something really new, and people prefer professional review. That's why sometimes I don't review guitars that have a lot of other reviews. The only thing that should make sense, if you speak Italian, there's no review in Italian. Maybe somebody doesn't like watching reviews in English. Maybe somebody doesn't even know English. Sounds strange, but it's very common in Italy. So that would make sense. But don't do reviews just for the hell of it. No. Goodbye.